Welcome back, everyone. I am Psycho Emerald. Today I'm back with another Funko Pop review. Today I have two Funko Pops from Star Wars Episode 9. I have Ben Solo, number 431, and Rey with the yellow lightsaber, number 432. I managed to pick up both of these at my local GameStop today. I went in there, traded some games I had to see what I could get for them. Actually, if you guys have ever been to GameStop, you probably know how it is with the amount of money you actually get for games. I actually got quite a bit for the games that I traded in. I got about $25, so that was pretty cool. Looked around for a while. They had a lot of Marvel Legends. They had a lot of Star Wars Black Series. Well, not a lot of Star Wars Black Series, but they had a few Star Wars Black Series. They had some retro collection figures, all stuff I was interested in. But then I went over to the Funko Pops, and this one caught my eye. I saw Ben Solo right here. Really, really cool pop. But then I noticed the box was damaged, but I still wanted the pop, so I thought that, probably I'd be able to get a discount on it if I took it up to the front. And it turned out, yes, I got 10% off this one. And then I was looking for Rey with the two lightsabers, because I knew that one existed. I didn't actually know this Ben Solo Funko Pop existed. So it was a very pleasant surprise to see that there. But then the Rey with two lightsabers I had seen before, and the Emperor Palpatine. So I looked around to see if I could see any of those. And then I spotted this one, which at first I was like, oh, there's the Rey with the two lightsabers, but then I realized, no, it's a different Rey. But I didn't know they were making this Rey Funko Pop with the yellow lightsaber from the end of Episode 9. So yeah, I decided to pick that one up, and it was just a nice coincidence that it was 431 and 432. So now, yeah, I got these two Funko Pops from Episode 9, and I'm excited to get them open. So let's get into unboxing these. Okay, so before we open these up, let's take a quick look at the boxes. On the front, we got the Pop logo, Star Wars logo, the number they are in the wave or the line. We got some cool artwork of the Pop. This is more of just kind of like a digital rendering of them, the Funko Pop, and we got their names down there, bobblehead, and then on the top, you put it on the top, got kind of like the top of their heads, kind of, from the nose up, Pop logo, Funko logo. If we flip them up here to the back, we've got a Pop logo, Star Wars logo, the number. Then we've got all the other Pops that came in this wave or this line, and we've got kind of half of the Funko Pop digital rendering right there. We got the StarWars.com, we got Disney, Funko, and yeah, let's get to the side here. We got the name of the character, we got the Pop logo, we got the kind of top of their head right there, and then we got the numbers again, and then on the bottom, nothing interesting. Don't think anyone cares about what's on the bottom. And then on the side, we've got those. Then we got the full digital renderings of the Funko Pops. So yeah, let's get these Pops open. Let's do Ben Solo first. I'm more excited for this one, and not too worried about being careful with the box since it's already very dented, very beat up. So let's just crack it open the old-fashioned way, right there. We will now slide the plastic out. There's the Pop, and back here, if you can't see that, in the back of the box we got kind of like the Rebellion logo right there. Very, very cool. Let's get the Pop out right there. Pretty cool. Let's set him down, and we will put this back in the box. Okay, so let's put the box aside. Alright, so let's get Rey's open. I don't have the trusty unboxing knife with me. If you didn't notice, this is a table instead of being just the end of my bed in my room, so I'm in a much better location for recording than usually is available to me. So this will be available to me for the summer, where I actually have a table and I have some peace and quiet, you could say. I have a big family, so it's usually pretty loud in my house. But yeah, so I don't have the trusty unboxing knife with me. I forgot to bring it, but I do have my traded credit card from GameStop that I got when I traded in my games. So I guess I can show you guys how you can use this, like a driver's license or a credit card or a gift card or something, to open. Yep, just like that. You can just kind of push it toward the end of it. If you don't know, I'm not going to close it again, but if you push it, you make sure you're pushing out, but you have to be pushing out and lifting up at the same time. That's just how you do it. It doesn't have to be a knife. You can use a credit card or a gift card or whatever if you want to. So let's get Rey out of her box as well. There we go. Set her there, right next to Ben. We will put her box away, and we'll take a better look at these Funko Pops. Okay, so let's take a better look at these Funko Pops. Let's take a look at Rey, ladies first. Yeah, she looks really good. I'm liking the yellow lightsaber. Got a lot of good detail on the hilt there, if you can see it. A lot of people don't like how Star Wars pops are on these bases. I personally don't like it very much, but I don't mind it as much as other people do. Back here we got her hair. They did a good job sculpting her hair there. Then back here we've got a blaster. You know, the blaster Han gives her in The Force Awakens is on her holster there. She's got her, like, her robes, kind of her Jedi robes that are kind of a combination of Jedi robes and her scavenger garb from The Force Awakens. So that's really cool. We got her boots down there, very cool. Back here she's got like her hood, she's got like this backpack thing. Yeah, good detail, kind of little silver accents there for like buckles and things like that. Very, very good. And the blaster, I'm going to reiterate, mentioning the blaster. The blaster actually looks really, really good. They did a good job there. Yeah. Really liking that. Give you guys a better look at the hilt there in her hand. Little bit of paint that kind of, you know, escaped onto her thumb there from the handle on the lightsaber, but it's okay. And then we've got little eyelashes up here, since she is a female character, and her eyebrows. Yeah, really liking this pop. It looks really, really good. So let's take a look at Ben Solo. Okay, so here's Ben Solo. This one I was really excited about when I saw it in GameStop. I didn't know they were making this, but it's kind of his little shrugging gesture he made before he just started absolutely destroying the Knights of Ren in that awesome fight scene at the end of Episode 9. I'm not a huge fan of Episode 9, but I do really enjoy the movie. I think it's a really fun Star Wars movie. I think there's a lot of problems with it, and I do complain about those problems a lot. Not on my channel, but I do have a lot of complaints with Rise of Skywalker, but I do really like it. It's a really fun movie, a really fun Star Wars movie, and there are a lot of good moments in that movie. But yeah, let's take a closer look at the details. His outfit is very simple, like it was in the movie. It's not anything, you know, that's a really big deal or anything really noticeable, but he does kind of have like that hole right there. I think that was in the movie. I think I kind of noticed that. But it's like a perfect star shape. Like, look at that. I don't think they did that on purpose, but that's like the little hole in his shirt there is like a perfect star. We got his hand here. It's kind of an open hand because he's kind of shrugging. We've got the Skywalker lightsaber, Anakin's lightsaber, Luke's lightsaber, and now Ben Solo's lightsaber. The blue blade looks really good. He's got his boots down here. There's a lot of good sculpted detail, not too much paint detail though, because it's not really needed. But I do like how they included that little hole in his shirt that was there in the movie. Probably gonna have to go back and watch the movie. It's a pretty rewatchable movie, so I wouldn't have any objection with going back and watching the movie again to check and see if he has that little tiny hole in his shirt. But I'm sure they wouldn't have included it if he didn't, and I do kind of remember it being there. But yeah, anyway, he's got the scar up here from when Rey slashed him in the face in Force Awakens, and it kind of, you know, healed throughout the next two movies. I don't know if it was really like this, though. I thought it was like all the way across his face that way. I feel like that's not quite accurate to the way it was. I mean, at least he has the scar. It's better than him not having the scar at all, but I thought he had the scar like all the way across his face. Maybe it's a different scar. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe those of you who are bigger Star Wars nerds than me, I'm a pretty big Star Wars nerd, not to brag, but if you're a bigger Star Wars nerd than me and you know that he had another scar that was right there, then please let me know in the comments. But I feel like it's supposed to be the scar that's across his face that he got in The Force Awakens. But yeah, the hair looks really good. Very well sculpted hair. Good for a Funko Pop. No paint details needed, just kind of straight black hair right there. And yeah, the hilt looks really good. I'm gonna reiterate that. Boots look good. Yeah, but not much detail needed for this pop, unlike Rey, who had a lot of detail to put into her costume. Ben Solo's costume is very, very simple, and of course he's also attached to this base, not removable. They used to be removable, and I kind of liked that when the Star Wars pops were removable from their bases, but I guess these new ones aren't. And I kind of knew that. My brother collects Star Wars pops. Well, he doesn't really anymore, but he did. I haven't gotten a Star Wars pop in a long time. It's been since like 2015, which back then it was like 2015 when The Force Awakens came out. I wanted a Captain Phasma bobblehead. I didn't know what Funko Pops were, but that's what I wanted, one of those for Christmas. And that same day we went to see The Force Awakens in theaters, so it's pretty cool. So that's the only other Star Wars pop I have. I collect lots of other pops like Marvel and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but despite being a huge Star Wars fan and that probably being my favorite franchise to collect toys from, I didn't have many Star Wars pops, so I'm glad to have a couple more to add to my Star Wars collection. So yeah, let's give you guys a closer look at Rey. Okay, Okay, now let's give you guys a closer look at Ben. Alright, so my finishing touches on this review. I really love both of these Funko Pops. It's great to have both these characters together for obvious reasons. And yeah, they did a really good job with both of these Pops. If I had to say which one I prefer, I'd probably say Rey. There's a lot more detail and everything on this Pop. I think it just looks like there's a lot more work put into it than this one. But I really love that they, had that attention to detail to do that little pose that, that little shrug he made before the fight scene with the Knights of Ren. So I think that's really, really cool. That's what I like about this Pop. I think I like them both about the same, but I think if I had to pick a favorite, I'd probably pick Rey, which is surprising because, I said I was more excited about this one, but I think I like Rey's Pop better. But let me know in the comments which one you like better. I think they're both great. And yeah, I'm really glad to have some Star Wars Pops to have in my Pop collection, and these are two great Funko Pops that I highly recommend to any Star Wars collector or Funko Pop collector who enjoys Star Wars. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, please leave a like. If you like Funko Pop reviews, I have a lot of Funko Pop reviews on my channel, and I will probably keep doing Funko Pop reviews for a long time. So if that's something you enjoy, please consider subscribing. Or if you just like toy reviews in general, I pretty much make reviews of whatever I'm adding to my collection. I mostly collect action figures, but I love doing Funko Pops and other types of toys as well. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this review. Hope you found it helpful. Hope you found it enjoyable, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.